You walk past your child's room. They've been sitting at their desk for hours. Textbooks are left open, notebooks are full of practice problems. But when the math test comes back, the score is disappointing. Most parents naturally push harder, more tuition, more worksheets, and longer hours spent drilling the current syllabus. But if the child isn't lacking intelligence or effort, why is all that extra studying failing to improve their score? The struggle usually stems from a specific concept that slipped through the cracks years ago and remained unresolved. This invisible gap is a widespread structural failure affecting millions of students across urban and rural India. This data from the ASER 2024 report highlights the scale of the problem. 55% of Class 8 students cannot solve a basic division problem, a skill expected to be mastered by Class 5. According to the 2023 UNESCO SDG report, 87% of Indian students between the ages of 12 and 16 lack foundational math competence. Millions of students attend school regularly and complete their homework, yet still collapse under the weight of an invisible structural deficit. In history or English, a student can understand the current chapter without having mastered everything that came before it. Math is different. It is a subject where every concept relies entirely on the preceding one. This network map shows how the syllabus is woven together. Failing to understand Class 6 fractions creates a foundational hole. Next year, this gap becomes an inability to solve Class 7 ratios. By Class 9, the damage spreads to percentages, failing the logical chain. Studying harder in Class 9 is ineffective because the student is essentially trying to build a roof without having framed the walls. These foundational gaps are rarely identified or fixed within the traditional classroom. Teachers must manage a rigid syllabus, scheduled exams, and strictly limited classroom hours. A teacher introducing linear equations in Class 9 cannot stop the lesson to reteach Class 7 algebra to a struggling subset of students. The student might understand the teacher's explanation in class, but they hit a wall the moment they try to apply it alone at home. The curriculum is a forward-moving machine that leaves students with past gaps to manage their compounding confusion on their own. Repeated failure despite hard work eventually builds math anxiety, a documented fear of anything involving numbers. This anxiety follows students into high-stakes college entrance exams like JEE and CUET. It also limits professional options, steering many away from lucrative, number-heavy careers and government job tests for banking and the SSC. Adults who never resolved their math basics are also statistically more vulnerable to making poor financial decisions. What starts as an unresolved fraction in Class 6 can quietly narrow a person's professional and financial options for years to come. You can identify these gaps by watching how a child works. If they excel at formulas but fall apart on word problems, their understanding is surface level. The only way to solve this is to stop forcing current grade study and systematically go backwards to find where the logical chain broke. SMARTSA is a diagnostic tool designed to bypass the current grade and pinpoint those specific hidden gaps from previous years. By using structured daily practice, the platform fixes the foundation one concept at a time, moving independently of the school schedule. Math is a skill that anyone can master, provided they have a solid foundation to build upon.